Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Okay, we got a lot of ground to cover. And I figured this because this is part two of the Love and Hip Hop reunion for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 2. This is part two of the reunion. I figured the shit was getting ready to really get started. And there was a lot crammed into this episode. There was a whole lot going on. But they started right off with this whole there's a fucking attack on Moniece. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. Brandy, I just didn't understand. Brandy was like just at her about the whole parenting thing, and she's going all off, and she's jumping up, and then she wants to fight her. And I'm like, well, what do you have to do with anything? What do you have to do with anything? I never got where she just infiltrated herself in. Then there was a point where she made a comment talking about Marla, get your daughter and correct your daughter because I'm grown. Your grown ass started in all that bullshit because you was hanging with these kids. You were hanging with all of these, I guess, so-called not grown people, and this is why you have this beef with this girl that's not grown and you're telling her mother to get her. I couldn't get it. Then I'm looking at Marla. Marla's literally sitting there right next to Chandra. Chandra talking about jumping on her daughter. Bitch, you really feeling yourself, ain't you? You sitting next to my mother talking about jumping on me? Y'all know Marla's a simple bitch. That's why y'all did that. Because I can't even imagine nobody standing next to me talking about jumping on one of my sons, because I would surely have given them this in the midst of their fucking conversation about jumping on mine. The fuck is you talking about? But anyway, so we had all that going on. Brandy's going on with the, don't let this dress fool you. No, the motherfucker that made it already fooled you, bitch. And it was just really ridiculous. And y'all know I am not a big Moniece fan or anything like that. I just didn't like it. Princess come flying out the back. So now you got 3 stinking bitches that all want to fight this one girl. And Tiarra, where the fuck were you, bitch? Because honestly speaking, the whole crux of the problem is Tiarra. Moniece fell out with all these people behind Tiarra. Where the fuck were you? You sitting over on the side with that horrible fucking gold dress on and ain't moved. Yeah, I clocked that. I didn't care for that at all. Chandra literally wanted to be a part of something because her and Willie ain't got no motherfucking storyline. So that was what Chandra's whole thing. Who you talking to? Fuck you, Chandra, bitch. And surely, I'll say it again. Soon as Chandra started, Marla should have gave her bitch a bow right in her mouth. Because all she was doing was trying to be a part of something, because you stayed on the show, you swinging on the pole and Willie not having no money didn't make it. That's not going to bring y'all back next season. So you figure if you go ahead and get a little fight started with Moniece, then you'll get back on the show. Child, they need to send Willie and Chandra wherever the fuck they're going, because it's not going to work. But again, like I was saying, Tiarra Marie, you motherfucker, you are the whole reason why there's a problem with Moniece and these other people. It's all you. All her having your back, and then now it's time to fight. But you fight, that's what you do. But I guess you feeling cute today with that drawstring ponytail on, and you just ain't doing it today. And Moniece did end up standing there all by her motherfucking self. And Rich could see all the bullshit. You could see Rich was so fucking irritated. Rich could see the bullshit. He's seen all the bullshit as it unfolded. He could see it. And that's why he told Moniece, don't sit up here and be a punk no more. Because at first, Moniece was swallowing all the bullshit. Swallowing everything they were saying, and she was being a lady and all that. And when Rich told her, you will not sit up here and punk. You're in New York. Fuck it. It is what it is. And what I took from that, Rich is from New York. So if shit gets ugly, he can make a phone call. It ain't like being in Hollywood. He's from New York. I'll make a motherfucking phone call. We'll tear this bitch out. That's what I took from what he said. And obviously that's what Moniece took, because that bitch got back to being Moniece. Got him the fuck up off her motherfucking back and called them all some raggedy bitches. And Princess, really, bitch? Really? You sit over there with that dumbass, cheap ass dress on and then threatening her. Now pay attention, Moniece. Pay attention, because the bitch threatened you. Princess surely threatened her and told Nina, it's going to happen either today, later on the day, or tomorrow, or somewhere. Me and her going to get, I'm going to get, she's going to jump on her. Now, Moniece, be smart about it. Sit right on around and let her jump on you. And what she do, kick her motherfucking ass and then put that bitch back in jail. Because the bitch just sat on national TV and told everybody she's going to jump on you. Let her hit you first, and then you kick her fucking ass and lock her ass back up. That's how you do that. Because see, there's a whole, and right there, people not playing things out the way that they should. And then this is another thing. Did you notice none of the males went to retrieve their women? None of the males went to retrieve their women. They just let those old whores run like wild dogs. Motherfucking bitches. Ridiculous. But anyway, Moniece, pay attention. Pay attention. That's how you hit her. That's how you fix her. That's how you win the fight. You put Princess's ass back in jail. And Ray J was upholding shit. Oh, didn't you see her throw a drink on her? Yeah, okay. Hit that motherfucker in his pocket, because he ain't got no motherfucking single out. Let him figure out how he gonna get Princess out of jail. Anyway, moving the fuck on. Jason Lee comes out. I got very irritated with this whole thing. Yes, of course, I said what I had to say earlier on about Jason Lee and how he threw the drink on Hazel. I didn't appreciate all that. But then again, we got the rest of the story about why he threw the drink on Hazel. Still, him throwing a drink on her, it was kind of rough and all of that. Now he comes and he wants to apologize. Regardless to what brought the apology on, she didn't even accept the apology. She acted a fucking ignorant mess. She acted how she looked, ugly. Then she's like, you came for the queen, and I'm the one that got you here. Girl, cut the Mariah act, honey. Cut the Mariah hug act. It's not attractive. It really isn't. And I just thought it was really, really ridiculous. And then, if you notice, Hazel was really leaning on the men shouldn't be hitting women and men shouldn't throw a drink. She was leaning on that because she knew the public would buy into that. But at the same time, no, men shouldn't throw drinks on bitches and men shouldn't pop bitches. But at the same time, you fucking whores gotta stop jumping in these boys' faces. Flat out. Y'all have to stop jumping in these boys' faces. If you keep jumping in boys' faces, see, everybody ain't raised like that. Everybody's not raised like that. Some people were raised, if you pass a lick, you fucking get a lick. It don't matter what sex you are. If you fucking hit somebody, you're going to fucking get hit back. And it don't always have to be a hit. Hazel jumped in and she started hitting. She came right in swinging. She was attacking that boy. She did it again tonight. She's attacking him. Everybody ain't gonna take that. Everybody not gonna take that. Somebody will fuck you up. So everybody gotta play their part. Everybody gotta stay in their lane. That Brandy, I don't get it. Who are you to feel as though you could just get up in the midst of shit and just you throw water on a motherfucker? You didn't even know him. And then she was getting ready to start getting smart all over again. After Jason, I didn't like that punk shit either, but Jason sat and said, when Max said, we talked about that, we squashed that. Excuse me, what did Jason have to squash with Max? Because your wife attacked him. Your wife got in that shit. It had nothing to do with her. And she attacked him. She's the bitch that needed checked. So Jason's just a punk to me, because Max wouldn't have checked me. I would have told Max to kiss my ass. Max and Brandy could have started kissing my ass yesterday. But see, he would have been mad with me because his wife, I would have smacked. I would have smacked her. Yes, God. If I would have smacked her, my name ain't James. I would have smacked her fucking face. She had absolutely nothing to do with that situation. And then she sat there. Nobody even corrected her. I don't know if y'all didn't catch that. And y'all could disagree with me. Put it in the comments. Do what you want to do. I'm telling you. Fuck her. She's absolutely out of order. If you jump in a man's face, you get what you get. Period. You acted like a man, bitch, you get treated like one. As she did. She acted like a man. She ran up on him like she could whoop him. And then she did it again after the reunion. She was over there talking shit again. Yet again. You sitting over there talking shit. She's the one needed corrected. But I ain't heard nobody say nothing about that. If you don't want men hitting you, stay out of men's face. Period. Jabberjaw, get your motherfucking wife. Somebody check her goddamn chin. Yeah, she got on my fucking nerves. Starting up. Okay. Then Princess throws into that little situation. I had, when they talked about Tiarra and that whole thing with the fashion show, she throws in there again. I have your back, I got your back, so now you threatening Tiarra too. Keep on throwing out these threats. Keep on, Princess. Keep on. I don't know who she thinks she is. She must think she really is hot diggity dog. But she's just keep on threatening people. Somebody gonna fuck you up, Princess. They gonna fuck you up and beat you out of that little cheap ass dress. Next they got that Nas and Soulja Boy and that damn Nia. I told you I don't never need to see none of them no more. I am sick of them. Absolutely sick. He's ridiculous. He act like a spoiled child. He got on my nerves. He's just a spoiled, disrespectful child. And I could tell he got on Nina Parker's nerve because he kept trying to talk real bad to her. She was trying to basically blow through her questions. I clocked her trying to blow through her questions with him so she didn't have to deal with him because he was being disrespectful to her. And I don't think she wanted to have to cuss his ass the fuck out because he's a little boy. He's a little boy and he acts like a little boy. He looks ridiculous. And he said he got laser surgery, trying to get the tattoos off his face. He looks like a goddamn wax figure. He looks like an old cheap ass candle. Just ridiculous. And then he admitted to screwing that Nas 2 months ago. You done screwed her 2 months ago? What is really going on? You ain't changed. You just keep on doing the same old shit. Just keeps it right up. And Nia's sitting there, no, we ain't in an open relationship, this, that, thing, and the other, and on and on and on. She just keep on going for the bullshit. Just keep on going for the bullshit. And then you're sitting up there with him looking stupid. Then him and this money foolishness. It's all about the fucking money. This, that, thing, and the other. That was all a mess. That was all a mess. And then, did y'all catch that Milan seems to be a little smitten with Soulja Boy? And then they kept on going back and they kept on panning the camera over there on the Milan. Everything Soulja Boy said, Milan was over there clapping and cheering and egging him on like the shit he was doing was cute. That shit he was doing was not cute. And I don't know why you egging on, but then again, I picked up. It seems to me like he was a little smitten with him. And whatever, that's cool, that's fine. But you actually do fit in because you old trick ass bitch anyway. And he likes tricks. He treats all his women like tricks. So, bitch, you fit in. You might as well go on and get on the soldier bus. And then I guess Nia wanted to redeem herself. So she decides she going to run on over there and leap up on Nas. She going to sneak Nas this time. Well, I mean, it's fine for you to get one up on her because she kicked your motherfucking ass twice this season. Hands down, we got it on tape. We couldn't really see what was going on with this, but the 2 times when Nas whooped your ass, we seen her whoop your ass both times. So you needed to get one, bitch. You still one down. You still one down. And then Soulja Cut, what you doing? Were you jumping in the fight? You're jumping in the fight, Soulja Cut? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? And then Rich actually pulled him to the side and corrected him. So you are a rap star. You don't want America to see you doing this because he done jumped up. You gonna fight Nas? You just fucked her 2 months ago. Now you gonna fight her with Nia. Really? Child, get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't need to see his ass no more. He's ridiculous. But they sure did. It was just so ridiculous. And they just kept on panning back to Milan. And Milan was just wholeheartedly buying into all the shit that Soulja Boy was doing. Trick ass. You shouldn't want him. You already been through that with Miles. And I'm going to talk about that because you ain't played that situation right. But whatever. Okay, and then Nikki. Did you clock Nikki gonna say, oh well, yeah, side hoes will be side hoes? Really, Nikki? You're not safe. Somebody gonna deflate your ass. Keep on talking. You are just so ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. So then they go back to this whole Miles and Milan thing again, and we got the stupid ass sister sitting there. I don't want to see her blockhead ass no more. It's just ridiculous. Amber sitting around, and I seen how she shaded. I don't know if y'all clocked it, but she shaded Miles when he said, "We're still family." Oh, you're her daughter. That's my baby. This, that, and the other. She's like, "No, we're friends." She made it very clear. No, they're not family. We're friends. She ain't feeling them all like that. Then she made a comment in the end about she wanted to let everybody know that she had a new boo. And she said, I'm not gonna say a man, so is it a woman? What's really going on? Anyway, stupid. Um, but then we had the whole thing. Miles is sitting up there, and his queen popped out, and he showed that he was very messy. Because the two of them start going back and forth. And Milan let everybody know that Miles is cheating on him. And there's actually another boy. He's cheating on another boy. And all this, and he's like saying, no, 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 that's not true. You know what? I know Butch Queens, and I know how they get down. And I believe everything that Milan is saying. I'm sure there is. It's probably not just one boy, because he's actually on television. It's probably several boys that he's actually messing with. And he already showed he has hoish lying tendencies. So, that's Butch Queens. That's how they get down. Now, the thing is, Milan is a clown. You're a clown, and you didn't play this right. You didn't play this right at all. You ended up, because I believe you got dogged out. Hands down, you've been dogged out. You've paid for this boy. You've paid for everything. You've been a motherfucking trick the whole time. You took the back seat. You were definitely dogged out. But we got so sick of you, bitch, because of all of your antics and your interviews and all of this bitching that you did on social media. Your dumb ass was supposed to sit back and let all this shit play out. And then you were supposed to unload all of this at the reunion. So you're not thinking. You weren't thinking. You ended up, the way that you handled this, everybody hates both of y'all. Nobody likes neither one of y'all. Nobody wants to see either one of y'all. Had you played your cards right, had you sat on this information and carried on, just like you were saying you wanted to give him the ring and all that, and you brought that whole thing up. You were going to give him a ring and ask him to marry you and all that. You should have saved all that shit until the reunion. You should have been talking to Charlemagne and Angela Yee. You should have been on none of them shows. You should have been tweeting and Instagramming and fussing and complaining. You should have done any of that because people got tired of hearing you. You should have just waited until the reunion and then bust him out right on the stage as the cheater that he was, because we already know that he cheats and we already know that he lies because he did it with Amber. Okay? You should have played all of that out. But all that fussing back and forth, and now everybody would have been endeared with you, and everybody would have hated Miles, which is what you want. But in turn, y'all were so messy. You two queens together have clowned so bad that everybody hates both of you. Everybody hates both of you. Now, Milan did get some good digs in when he said the motherfucker don't even have a Wikipedia page, and he don't have a song on iTunes, which is true. He is not relevant, and you were paying to make him relevant, trying to make him relevant. And then we saw Miles, when Miles broke out with the Milan likes attention and this, that, the other, then getting up and the kicking the ring off the stage and all that, all those antics. Child, that's two queens. That's two queens. And he showed his queen. And then all that crying, I said, oh, if I see one of y'all crying again, I'll slap both of y'all's face. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. So we don't need to see them anymore. We don't need to see them anymore. They made a mockery of that whole storyline. Shonda and Willie, that Shonda last in the final words, that bitch ain't never admitted that she ain't gonna keep on dancing. She's still sitting over there. She trying to get a storyline. So she gonna keep on dancing, child. And Willie, maybe I'll most sell, maybe it won't. If not, that bitch said she'd already let you know she still got her shoes. But the best thing that I saw at the end of it, when they asked Nina Parker um, asked the little closing words, and they were giving her little closing words and all that bullshit. And she went to Moniece. Moniece absolutely paid all of them motherfuckers absolute dust. Do you have any closing words? And she looked at her like, bitch, I ain't even gonna give you no goddamn good eye contact. Fuck all y'all. And that's the smartest thing that Moniece has done the whole time. When Rich had that little talk with her, she got it. And she got it real fast. She's done. You don't have a friend up there, including your mammy. Including your mammy. I mean, her mother did come through and say, I can't let y'all just jump on my daughter and this, that, and the other. She still wasn't handling it the way I thought she should handle it. But just to say, Moniece, yes, you were. You were by yourself. You were by yourself. And don't you believe that you weren't. Anyway, that was that. That was all that went on with that. The second part of the reunion was definitely better than the first. And the damn reunion was better than the whole season. But anyway, the funniest thing that actually took place, and this whole motherfuckers, they were doing the little sections of that VH1's Big in 2015 situation. And when they sat up and they gave an award to Mona Scott Young, and they called that bitch the reality TV mastermind, I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave it right there. That was the motherfucking read. I'm done. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how that works. And I will talk to you guys later. The other Love It Up Hip Hop New York will be starting next Monday. I'll see y'all next Monday. Bye, y'all.